So, you know, did you guys like that video? Coldplay's I'm going back to the start. You know what I just thought about? You know, it dawned on me as I was watching that video. That's like, I don't think that's something we would teach you kids because we don't want to. Because if we did, it would change the outcome. We need to take trustworthy people to paradise with us. It's a big test. That's why it's taking this long to get where we're doing. The reason why you guys have failed for 335 lives is you can't be trusted. Every time we get to the end cycle of a life, which is happening now because you guys have been alive for 200,000 years, all 1,400 or 1,408 planets in both universes are full of people. They're at 11 billion people. We either get this right now so that we can further colonize and get out of the Milky Way. That's all the planets there are, mankind. Only 1,408 in the Milky Way. Across 8 parallel universes. So, all stars out there ready to be colonized. And all we need to do is stand together here, mankind. And get rid of the guys that, didn't do what their maker told them to do. That ship has sailed for them. They're not coming back. They missed that boat. I wanted everything to end peacefully for everyone. I tried my hardest. And, got rejected 10 times in a row. Well, guess what? Because this is our 10th life and I got rejected 10 times. How ironic that is, eh, Paul and Christine? So, yeah, you kids are just learning about it now. I know we wouldn't tell you that because if we did, it would change the outcome of the test. If we teach you that in school, how we could control time at the universal level, you kids probably wouldn't turn bad. You wouldn't do that. Um, Things wouldn't play out the way they're supposed to play. And then we get a whole lot further down the line, like probably a billion years down the line, and then somebody would turn bad. So, that's a bigger upset than, living, a million, what is it, 1.2 million years? So, rest is it, kids, just roll the marbles. You gotta make up your minds, sleeper cell children, what you want to do. All I'm asking is, I need a little help. I need verification. I could use that tape, or I could use one of you guys just breaking your silence and saying, "Yeah, it's true, everything he says. I'm so from such and such and such. I came here when I was the technology talks about blah blah blah, the UFOs, blah blah blah, all that. If you could say something like that, yeah, we've been around, blah 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 blah. That's what I want. Either in tape form secretly or somebody publicly doing it. Because I'm gonna go down to Antarctica and I'm gonna get Elon Musk to find that UFO for me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get him to put a satellite up in the air. I don't even know where that is. I'll draw it for you guys, I guess. My drawings now. So this is what you gotta do, Jan. I think they call that the Drake Passage. So this is South America over here. And then they call this is the East, I think. I think this might be the East, and this might be the West, or this is the West, something like that. But this is the land bridge here. And then right between here, this is an ice sheet. And this is an ice sheet. That UFO is buried in this ice sheet somewhere here. And it's 8 miles wide. What you need to do is you need to put one of your Starlink dishes up, several of them up around here. And you need to put X-ray technology on it with infrared and ultraviolet. Those three waves, when you're sending them down, should penetrate the ice on X-ray scale. And when you do that over this particular area, you are going to find that you'll see a big structure that looks like it shouldn't be there. It'll be like that. And when you find that structure by sending your satellites up there with the microwaves, infrared waves, and ultraviolet waves, you'll penetrate the ice with X-ray waves and you'll see that structure. I need you to do that, Elon, to prove what I'm telling everybody here. That there's a spiritual warfare going on where people put their souls in other people. Once you find that, our scientists are going to say, holy crap, what he says is true. It's theoretically possible. If that thing's down there, yes, it could teleport souls over here. So Elon, can you please do that for me? Put some Starlinks up around Antarctica. Look for that UFO in that sheet of ice. It's in this sheet here. And once you find it, it'll verify everything that I've been saying. We can mount an expedition. We can bore a tunnel down there. And if we could enter it somehow, find the way to get the door to get into that UFO, we could hijack their signal. This is what they're using to teleport souls down here, that nuclear fusion reactor, because they got one up on a parallel universe in the exact same location on their planet. But what we want to do is our people have put one on their planet as well. So they have one in the good universe in the exact same location. What we can do is we can use this nuclear fusion reactor as a television signal. We can communicate between our parallel universe and the good parallel universe. So we're over here right now. So this is where we live. This is the good universe, and this is the elemental universe. So what'll happen is that thing there, it'll connect to the universe right next to ours. So it's not going to go up to the bay, but it'll connect to this universe over here, because there's another mirror Earth over here. So we can send basically a satellite or a signal up to the universe above us. This is literally above us. We can use that UFO. If we can get in there, we could change the programming and send a signal over to here. And once we send a signal over to this universe here, the one above us, they can send the signal back. We can begin communicating back and forth to upgrade our technology here. And these guys can verify that I'm the real deal and that these dummies trying to come over here pretend to be somebody they're not, is imposters, man. And when you see this signal come from a parallel universe, everybody here is going to be exposed for the liars that they are. So can you please do that for me, Elon? Now, because it's important that we try to get out of this. I need to, I'm going to play the movie or the trailer after this, and I want you to pay attention, kids, to what it's about. It's this one here. So it's called this. Okay, this is my 10th reincarnation of the Creator, and this is 10 backwards too. It's the 10th reincarnation of the Creator. If I can't get through this last life cycle, everything in creation is going back to the beginning, just like the song you heard before this. So this is my 10th reincarnation. So you kids out there better start thinking about preparing that tape and saying, he's right, there's been 10 lives. We have lived 200,000 years. And there is a UFO at the bottom of Antarctica. You know, it might help if you could tell Elon exactly where it is. But anyways, that's what we got to do, Elon. We got to mount a battle strategy. I need you to find that UFO so we can make a telephone call to the universe above us. You know, E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home. I'm going to put that video on there too. So when you guys watch this, it's about stopping something worse than World War III. Because they talk about, I don't see World War III here. No, we're talking about something worse. We're talking about the end of all existence. So that, you know, mother and father can start all over again and try to get past this little insurmountable bump in the road to eternity. So that's what that means when you watch it rewinding backwards. We're in a universally wide extinction level event here, people. Open up your eyes. Then we'll do that other one. What did I say the other one was? There's this one. I can't even remember now. Sometimes the spirits, they block my mind. Oh, ET. Okay. So I'll do that. So I'll do this one here, and then I'll do the ET phone home. So what we'll do is we'll have to upgrade our cell phone technology. I'll use Apple because Apple is our brand. Apple is the only brand we can use across the world because those are our spirits in it. That's your mother and father spirits in Apple. So if we can put a graphene microchip inside that Apple and upgrade our technology, we can get a signal from here up to there using our magnetosphere as the signal. Once we do that, we can rebroadcast that signal from that universe via Apple phones throughout the world. It'll come through that UFO and it'll get broadcasted into the center of Earth, and everyone can watch a television signal from a parallel universe and hear them guys talk to us and let you know that this is the end of days and that there's bad people out there, 123 trillion evil people that want to keep rolling the dice with me. So it's a multi-pronged attack. Elon needs you to go over there. I need Apple. I need you to update an Apple phone with a graphene chip in it. So that I can phone home. ET phone home. So that we don't have to rewind time and all extinction goes south. So, what are you going to do, Paul and Christine? Are you going to continue to play this game? And what about you, sleeper cell children? What about you?